Hi, this is Aaron Burnett, the author of Don't Say It's Too Late: How to Rethink and Reinvent Yourself for Success at Any Age. Today you are watching Life Transformation Tip number 5. It's called Affirming and Listening. Now, you might be familiar with that iceberg of success illusion. The truth is, no one sees your persistence that you had to develop. No one sees the failures that you had to go through. No one sees the sacrifices that you had to make. No one sees all the disappointments that you had to go through. No one sees how you developed and mastered some good habits along the way. No one sees the hard work that you put in behind the scenes. And no one sees how much dedication that it took to get you there. For the most part, most people will only see how successful you are and how you have become. So what am I sharing this for? I'm sharing this because you don't see it, but this is exactly how your subconscious mind works. You don't see the subconscious messages that are being played over and over again. You don't see the subconscious messages that keep you focused on your failures. You don't see how your subconscious mind disempowers and keeps you from making sacrifices to achieve your goals. You don't see how your subconscious mind keeps you stuck and consistently disappointed. You don't see how your subconscious mind works behind the scenes and encourages you to keep those bad habits. You don't even see how your subconscious mind influences you to be mediocre, so you don't give your best and eventually you give up on your goals. For the most part, all you see is your unaccomplished goals. So today, I will teach you how to begin to change your unproductive subconscious thinking that works behind the scenes. At the same time, I will show you how to identify your unproductive subconscious thoughts. Because the reality is, in order for you to overcome your disempowering obstacles, you must listen to your own negative messages and become aware of what you are saying to yourself subconsciously. Once you become aware of their existence, then their power to demotivate you becomes significantly minimized. When this happens for you, this will be your breakthrough moment. So before I show you how to write an affirmation, let's find out what it is. An affirmation is short, powerful. It's a powerful statement you say, think, or hear, and they become the thoughts that create your reality. So let's write your affirmation for the goal that you want to achieve. Now, going back to video 1, you will remember that I asked you to write that large T on a page. This will be a good time for you to get back to that page. Feel free to pause or stop this video if you're not exactly sure what I'm talking about. In any case, if you did what I told you to do with the T on your page, it should look like what it looks like here right now. You'll have the goal that you want to accomplish at the top. The benefits that you receive when you achieve your goal, you will have on the left side. And the obstacles that can potentially keep you from accomplishing your goal, you should have on your right side. So let's say you're trying to lose some weight. To create your affirmation, you will select the benefit that is most important to you. So I will select better health. Now, before I create the affirmation, here are 5 key components that makes a powerful affirmation. An affirmation must be stated in the present tense. It must be stated positively. An affirmation must be short. And an affirmation must be stated in 3 different ways. It must be stated in the first person, in the second person, and in the third person. And finally, your affirmation must be written in your own handwriting. I'll explain the reason for this in just a moment. So let's go back to my goal. Remember, the most important benefit that I selected for losing the 30 pounds was to have better health. I will now take this benefit and create the affirmation. So now I will begin to write. Now remember, it is important to write an affirmation out in your own handwriting. I will change my name to John Brown. So you can see right now, I have, I, John Brown, enjoy better health at my weight of 175 pounds. So you can see that it was stated in the present tense, it was stated positively, and it was also very short and easy to remember. Now, when I talk about it being stated positively, here's what I don't want you to write. Don't write, I, John Brown, want to lose 30 pounds and enjoy better health. Because not only is that not stated positively, it's stated in the future tense instead of the present tense. Now, let me mention why it's important to write the affirmation in your own handwriting. While you are writing your affirmation, you may begin to feel some resistance, or you might begin to feel emotional. It is important to be aware of what you are feeling. So when you write your affirmation, do it slowly and become aware of what you're feeling as you write. It is important to say the words out loud and feel the words as you say them. Then pay attention to any resistance that you may feel. What do you hear yourself saying to yourself? Do you hear yourself saying, I can't do this, it will never work? Do you hear yourself saying, this is a waste of time? Whatever the resistance that you feel, I want you to write these phrases down in a separate notebook. So far, I've written the affirmation in the first person. So let's look at it written in the second person. Okay, so let's look at it in the second person. It says, you, John Brown, enjoy better health at your weight of 175 pounds. And going to the third person, it says, John Brown enjoys better health at his weight of 175 pounds. The moment you feel any type of resistance, get the notebook and write down what you're feeling. Write down every resistance that you feel while saying this affirmation slowly. This is your moment to really identify the roadblocks that has been standing in your way, keeping you from accomplishing your goals in the past. We'll talk about them in a later video. So let's look at what has been done so far. This is your completed affirmation. Now that you have your affirmation, it is time to incorporate it along with your quotations that you've been reading on a daily basis. Write this affirmation on 4 different 3x5 index cards. Then place them in the 4 locations that you've already placed your quotations from the last video. Now begin to recite your new affirmation on a daily basis. Focus on saying it out loud at various times throughout the day. Of course, the more times you say it, the better. However, set a goal for yourself to say it a minimum of 100 times per day. So that's it. You now know how to create an affirmation. This is the end of this video. Life transformation tip number 5, affirming and listening. Now, please go ahead and like this video. Leave a comment below. Share this video with all your friends and people you care about. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date on upcoming and future videos. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day.